Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Are you there? Are you there, E?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I
Huh?
can hear you now.
I have left. Remember that I have changed all my stuff is packed, and I forget to change the settings on the Google Hangouts to get the right mic going. So I had a senior moment there, a little boomer moment there.
That is
But
okay.
for those here, even though you were hearing nothing but silence for the last few minutes, hey, your friendly neighborhood ninja, how you doing? Like I was saying earlier, when nobody was able to hear me, today is just a live hangout. I mean, just gonna chill out, talk with Manny. Not anything spectacular. Most of my stuff is unfortunately in bubble wrap. So, such is life. Such is life. Hey man, we haven't talked in a couple of days because I haven't really been on.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I
Can you
didn't
still
know.
hear me?
I did not know.
No. So how you been, Manny? I haven't talked to you in a couple of days.
I've been pretty fine. Why is my old icon showing? That's weird.
I don't know. I was wondering why you were still in the festive Christmas spirit.
Oh, why is not my new one showing up? That's weird.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Your friendly neighborhood ninja. He's in the house. I wish maybe Bill can join. I don't know. I put the link in the. I actually put the link in the big Google, the big Twitter Hangout thing. So
you
we'll
put
see
it in
who
the
joins.
doghouse. You put in the doghouse.
Uh,
We'll see who comes on. On.
oh, the neighbor friendlyhood ninja actually subscribed to my channel. Oh man, that's amazing. It's only known me forever.
No, no, no.
So
It's been no. It's been kind of weird. At least recently, E. We've been getting kicked off of everybody subscribe to. They got to resubscribe. I mean,
yeah,
I even got kicked off
yeah,
John
yeah.
Diller. I was like, why am I not getting
Did
his notification?
notifications?
Nothing. And I went to his website because I saw he sent a video. I was like, oh, cool. Got the sent a video. I'm like, oh, why am I not subscribed? This is weird. Yeah, he was like one of the first
Yeah,
guys
it's
I.
something that's yeah, I heard it's something that's been happening where something about the algorithms and YouTube and they're unsubscribing people. I have to go and check my spam messages and
Hmm.
say they're not spam people out that have subscribed and and that way I can excuse me, I can keep track of everything that's going on. Hey Pope Fire, how you doing?
How you doing, Poe?
Hi there. Sorry, I'm just finished with workout, so I'm a little light
Got it.
of breath right now.
So I thought it was just that Manny was in the panel with you and you got breathless a little bit, but okay.
Oh,
If
I don't
if
think
it's
so.
just a workout, then I that makes more sense to me now.
I mean, I don't even think Manny's wife gets breathless.
Oh
Wow.
wow! I'm sure she still does, Manny. I am sure she still does.
I hope she's watching and she's gonna come in here and beat you up.
No, she's not.
How can you say that?
She's gonna come in here and give me a high five and be like, "Pope's right."
Wow, really,
Wow. Wow.
Manny, Manny.
Wow.
She'll be like, "Can you help him set up a diet plan and all that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, definitely."
Oh my!
Diet plan. I've lost so much. What? Oh my
Oh,
No,
god.
I'm actually on a no carb diet, and it's very beneficial to my health. And Manny, I think you would benefit greatly from it.
I think
you
you
know.
need to eat some more carbs because you're getting kind of lightheaded there, girl.
Oh no, it's just because I'm getting a bigger head.
Hey
Yeah,
Marcus.
it's bigger, so it's getting a little too light there. You need to get some more brain food in there. My goodness. What the
Oh,
hell
if you
happened?
I just want you to know, Manny, that oatmeal over here gave me a wrench, and he didn't take it away because he's not a jerk face.
Oh.
Well, I am very nice to a lot of people, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's in the chat is a guy named Marcus Givens that I really want to introduce y'all to, man. He does video FX or video FX. like Victor Foxtrot X-ray or otherwise video effects. It's pretty good. And I'm seeing the problem is I don't. He doesn't have anything. I can't even invite him. He's in the chat. So if y'all want to check him out, Marcus Gibbons, he's got like 3 videos up where he's doing, like phase out effects of himself and whatever disappearing. It's pretty cool. Guy's gifted. So I wish I can get him on the panel so y'all could talk to him. Hey, yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Hey, Dark Throne, how you doing? Hermano. So we got people going on. So tell me,
You
apart
forgot to
from
mention the part where
yeah,
you say that he's handsome because he is very handsome.
who
Not as
Marcus
handsome
Gibbons?
as me.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, that guy is very
Oh,
handsome. Check out his videos.
well,
Here.
well, Pope. Excuse me,
You're
Pope, but I don't
Yes.
do that. I don't think he would Marcus. I don't think Marcus would appreciate me. Ogling him on his videos. I think he would feel uncomfortable. My wife would feel uncomfortable. I think everybody would be uncomfortable. But you can say it because you are of that persuasion that can get away with saying those things on either side of the spectrum, and no one will get mad.
Well,
I can tell you
Marcus,
that.
I just want you to know, Marcus, that you're a very handsome boy.
Marcus says he can't join us this time, but he is appreciating. I think you've made the man blush. He's- but anyway, if y'all can check Marcus out, man, he's a good dude. I've been talking to him on other channels. He does video effects. I thought maybe it would be a good fit with some of these comics that are coming out, maybe needing help with some videos and whatnot, you know, and maybe merge some more people, keep networking from people from other videos and other channels to make a better product at the end. So that's why I'm really interested in Marcus getting on one of these lives one of these days. And I actually told him to get with you, man, even though I know you already do your own stuff, but you got big clout, big push, big channel, so or bigger than mine anyway. So I figured, if hey Bethany, how you doing?
how you doing?
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Pope Ray and I are in an open relationship. That is nice to hear.
I wasn't wanting you to read that.
Well, in case the chat missed it, I just wanted to let them know that a certain young lady is available. Hey, Humphrey Bear,
God,
how
you're
you
gonna
doing?
get all the creepers on me now.
And you typed it.
Exactly. She brought it on
No,
herself.
You typed it. Type it. I
a
just
lot
read
of
it. Lucky for you, there's only 14 viewers. Actually 11 because 3 of us are probably viewing it. So there's only 11 other people that have seen that and heard it. And I don't get like a lot of replays because we're not doing art today. Dina,
mhm.
oh my
No,
goodness.
sorry.
How you doing, young lady?
Somebody may have accidentally sent her the wrong link. I hope that's okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I
I've
didn't
been
do
wanting to meet her,
nothing.
man. No, I've been actually wanting to meet you, Dina, because I've seen some of your artwork. I think you're amazing. I've been following you through Twitter or Twitter stalking you in a non creepy way, checking out your artwork, and I've seen you on other videos, on other hangouts, and it's actually an honor to have you on.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you for coming.
Uh, S- Star, who am I talking to? I'm all of a sudden very. Is it Manny or who?
Manny is
No,
here
this is
and Oatmeal.
Oh,
and yeah,
I'm
AKA
so
Jimmy or EOTs, however you want.
because I'm always confused. We all have so many alias online.
No, it's just EOTs or Jimmy. It's fine. Now, Manny has Manuel Correa and Good Dog Press. I have EOTs or Jimmy. But other than that,
I'll just call you
it's
Jimmy.
just
It'll be easy to remember.
that would be so awesome, because some people can't pronounce it and decided to call me oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Oh,
Do you like oatmeal?
Not
Oh,
really. I hate all that healthy stuff. I'm kind
ooh,
of
maybe I can call
I like
you bacon cheeseburger then.
ooh,
yes, that is amazing because those are
That would
so
be more
tasty
yummy,
and
right?
very
and
good.
oh, bacon makes everything taste better. I mean, if you can't cook, just add bacon to it. Boom, problem solved. Done deal. Bethany is enjoying the oatmeal joke. And in the meantime, Funko Pop Ohana says hello, my friend. Gives us
Cool.
a heart. Funko Pop Ohana just want to stop by and say hi. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Wyatt the Gamer is dropping by saying hi as well. So Dina,
Hi. Sorry,
how long have you been
I
drawing?
have a baby in the back. Sorry.
That's fine. Hey, I love that. I
We
love
love
kids, so
babies.
it's fine.
That's why we have Pope Fire here.
The Folk fires the baby? No, no.
She is the baby of us all. Yeah.
Well, I've been dubbed the little sister of Comicsgate.
But we have the littlest sister. We
Yeah,
still
we
have
do.
another one. We have Night Pope now.
What?
The littlest one. The daughter of our Pope Fire.
Yes, I have a child now with a Pope Reuben.
And
Same.
Pope,
I don't know
yeah,
how.
yeah. And Night Pope, she is raised by Booster.
Wow.
Oh my
This is like
god.
it's like some crazy fan fiction stuff that somebody really needs to write.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Child. Poor child. Poor child.
So, those of you that are joining in, the 17 viewers, don't forget to smash that like button, share, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Not only to myself, but to Pope Fire and all these other people. It's Joshua Hughes in the house. Joshua Hughes, could you please start dropping a couple of links here and there for the panel, for the guests of the panels, starting with Pope Fire and Dina, and then of course, because ladies first, and then Good Dog Press.
You
Thank you
know he's
so
gonna
much,
put
sir.
John Dillard's link into my name. You know that, right?
Well, he can. Well, how about this? He can do John Dillard as well, because I do not
I'll
care.
just do Manny's. It's fine.
I think he already did. He put mine in first. Unbelievable. Let's go see where that
Risingly.
link takes me to.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to go.
Oh,
Hold on.
it does
Here, I'll
take me
do it. I
to.
already got the link.
No,
Oh,
Joshua actually put my link in there. Good
Look,
job,
Dina.
Joshua.
Pope Fire can post the link. Go hit Pope Fire's link because Pope Fire is better. So
Sure, right.
Yeah, sure, Dina. You can have a link all you want to. I'm not
Pope
mad at it.
Fire is Pope Fire is one of my best trolls. If you guys haven't noticed.
Dina is secret messaging us.
Oh,
I can be really slow with tech stuff. It just tech doesn't work with me.
Right. Well,
I'm
I mean,
old school.
since I haven't formally been introduced to you and by anybody ever,
sorry.
other than just seeing your stuff on the Twitter, So tell us about yourself. How long have you been drawing? What are your favorite art styles, and who do you find as a role model, or someone you want to emulate in the art world?
Hmm. It's kind of a fun question because I mean, I start drawing before I know how to write my name. So, but I'm just like pretty much self-taught because my mom, because I'm Chinese, so my mom was like, "Oh, you like to draw? I'll take you to learn how to sketch and learn how to draw boring stuff like how to draw an apple or alarm clock, that kind of stuff, so I can draw that kind of thing. But I don't really know how to draw
Mm.
people. But then when I was in grade 6, I got a friend in church. She brought in some girls' comics from Japan, and then I
Right.
start reading it when grade 6, and then I start mimicking to draw the kind of style. But yeah, I have been mimicking a lot of people's styles over the time. But right now, I'm still trying to find my own style. I'm hoping that what I'm doing right now is hopefully it is my own style. There's a lot of people that I mimic, but I'm not good enough to mimic the Western style. But I hopefully one day I can do it. Drawing humans' face is so hard.
Now there's a lot of good people in here. Manny just did a what do you call it? A realistic, or that was
uh,
that drawing you did for your giveaway?
kind of photorealistic drawing, which I did the other night.
Wait. Hold up, Oatmeal. You said a lot of good people in here, and then
Well,
you instantly go to
I'm not in
Manny.
here. Well, Manny, in my book, Manny is a good person. Polfire is okay. Her incessant rant about Starfire and Teen Titans can sometimes be overbearing and overwhelming for old people. And we have to take some vitamins and Geritol and get ourselves together and recompose.
It's not my
But
fault you're old.
it's
I like
not.
old
It's
people.
not.
Old people are cool.
Thank you, Dina. Appreciate that. Some other people are not
Oh
as
yeah.
kind, but it's okay. It's okay. So Manny put up the photorealistic, and I blocked it on Manny, and it should be catching up on the live stream any minute now.
It's
And
called.
so Manny, tell us about it.
So what I did was for my 500 giveaway, subscriber giveaway, I did this photorealistic drawing the other night. Unfortunately, nobody has won it yet. It's still up for grabs.
Now
Believe it or
Bethany says, if nobody wins it by tomorrow, can she have it?
not, maybe tomorrow's stream we'll do easier questions, just a few questions. I
Just
wanted to go to somebody who's been with us for a while, who's been, you know, keeping track of us. You know what I mean? I want
yeah,
somebody
but
worthy.
the thing is, you ask questions that covered like every video ever made, and that's like umpteen million hours of
Oh,
content.
I didn't expect anybody to get all 10 questions correct. I was figuring maybe somebody gets 4 questions out of them, and that person would have won, somebody that actually watched it. So, you know,
Right,
didn't have to get 10 questions. I just wanted to be so maybe somebody who's watched it. So
right,
there wouldn't be any ties. That was the whole thing. I didn't want any tie. I would feel so bad if it
right.
tied, you know.
Well,
But no
Bethany says she's been here
tie.
for a long time, so she deserves it.
Well, just tomorrow's stream, we'll figure it out. We'll just go, okay, let's see the answers and let's see who's gonna win.
Bethany, didn't you just win a Nightwing original art piece from Gary Shipman?
What's that got to do with Manny's
Yeah,
channel?
what's that got to do with that winning my stuff? You know?
No, but Manny, I bought one of these skunk girl pictures from the guest
Cool.
from last night. If
That is
you
awesome.
are comfortable with it, can I send it to you?
Why why? I mean, you bought it with your good hard-earned money. You can keep it.
Because I thought you may like it.
I mean, yes, I would like it. That's so nice of you. You need to, well then I'll get your address and I can send you something special. How's that?
All right,
Ooh,
that
something
sounds fair.
special.
I mean, I do
Dina, you
turn
came in at the right
23 in
time.
like 3 weeks, so that's
It's
pretty.
gonna be a darn drawing, people. Get your guys' mind out of the gutter. It'll be a very nice drawing. Most likely I'll do it live stream so everybody can see what she's gonna get.
Nice, nice.
Ooh, speechless, speechless. No,
So, in case
Pope
you have
Fire did,
to, go ahead, Manny. I'm sorry.
Pope Fire did something so nice for me last night. She got me on her at the altars live stream. We were supposed to. She told me we are gonna do Space Teen Titans, so I was ready to do Space Teen Titans. And next thing I know, everybody was actually drawing Skunk Girl for me. She's so nice.
That is
Oh.
nice, man.
I
Sometimes,
I don't know what you're talking
some,
about.
sometimes
It's
Pope
on YouTube,
Fire,
people. You guys can go see it.
sometimes Pope Fire, she forgets that she's supposed to be mean to people, and her little tiny part of her heart that's made out of gold shines through.
Yeah,
Very
it
small
shines through
part.
the black hole.
I say nothing.
I think it's a sun somewhere inside of that black hole,
Yeah, maybe,
or thousands of
maybe.
suns.
Um, hmm.
Hey,
I don't know how to say it.
ERTs,
Go
you got
ahead,
passion,
man.
passion for hunting and fishing in here, dude.
I know. I said hello.
Yeah, you
Hello,
got to go to it, man. Too bad
huh?
he's not live stream. He would help you out, dude. You get
Help me
a
out.
ring over here. Cool
Yeah,
dude.
I just said hello to him on the chat. I'm surprised as people are actually viewing. I haven't really done anything lately. I apologize. Like I said, most of my stuff is packed, and so I'm actually just on my laptop with a regular headset. So wow, I'm usually used to having my little blue Yeti and all that stuff. So it's different. It's back to the basics, but it's gonna be fun, man. Because I think a new chapter in their life, man. I can't get mad. J Family Network says hello to you as well. I can do a live stream if you guys need help. That is not a problem. Oh yeah, sure. Hold on, Dina. I will do that for you in a microsecond. If you just be
Then I can
patient with me, young
subscribe to
lady.
you.
Oh, that would be amazing, man. I greatly appreciate that.
Oh,
There
now
you
I
go,
know.
ma'am.
Oh, now I
Now you
remember
know where.
who you are.
Now you remember who I am.
Yep.
I hope that's a good thing.
Oh, it's a great thing.
Okay, that's amazing. I try to be nice to everybody. Um, I met a young lady once a long time ago who was doing this wonderful. I thought was a wonderful thing for the community. She was doing a comics for Titans initiative, right? And my channel was fledgling, still fledgling. Um, but we had her on, and Pope Fire stole the show. Everybody loved her. Even people that never met her before went ahead and donated. It was crazy. And I always say this. This is what I tell people, right? No matter how small the channel is, um, going on and talking to those people does not hurt, because there are different set of eyes that you may reach. Like, if you get one sale or one person to donate, that's one person you would not have reached if you have not spread, your gospel or the things that you're doing onto different channels. That's why I like to network and excuse me, try to meet as many people as I can. But Dina, I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that is a good thing. I got scared for a minute. Got scared.
Yeah, for a second when you say a long time ago, I was thinking, wait, you are old. So long time ago, is that girl is still a young girl, or is she an old girl now?
Well, she's
I,
still she's still young. She's still young. I mean, when I had her on, she was barely walking and in diapers, but she was still passionate about her Comics for Titans initiative. Now she has
Oh, you
completely grown
butt
up.
face.
oh no.
So if you
I
guys don't know
apologize.
about Comics Titans fundraiser, it is a project created by me, and of course Dinah has helped us with the project. But it's where you go if you need a comic book from the community and you can't afford it. Now the big book we're pushing right now is Gary's Indiegogo. But if you guys ever do need help with a book, we will try our absolute best to help out. All right,
Yep.
sorry, little
No, that's fine. That's why I mentioned these things. That the other day I had the editor from Rising Sun Comics on, and we did a kind of an impromptu interview, and then my computer whacked out, and I had to shut it down in the middle. That was so amazing. I had to come back up and and then shut the stream down. But the guy, he's kind of like a Peter Samedi, kind of like Alterna Comics. Independent comic outlet, and they sign people, but they let the people keep their IPs. And what they do is they give them the imprint, and so it's pretty cool what they're doing. And they had like a Kickstarter for their comic. I posted it in the chat the other day. I thought it was pretty cool looking. I mean, the comics are already done, so the Indiegogo is for the trade paperback, so you can get like comic 0 through 5 or something like that. He's pretty cool, man. Hawk Sanders, that's his name. He's very cool dude, man. And that might be another outlet for people that are doing independent comics that don't want to do a Indiegogo, or don't want to go that route, that have everything already digitally done to get an imprint to push their books out. So it's like I said, it's all it's always good to network and meet people, you know. So yeah. So Dina, do you have any projects, anything that you're interested in doing, or you just
Um,
a hobbyist like myself?
I'm a hobbyist, but I think since I have been on a few stream on the fan speak and on the altar with our dear holiness, her starfire, the holy Pope fire. Yeah, I got a lot of extra commissions. So right now I'm working on a lot of commissions, but I do have some private project I'm working on.
Oh,
Hopefully, yeah.
nice.
Because right now I still have to finish a commission for my friend Roshak, and then I have another one working for another friend on their Richard's Facebook page. I have a guy named Jesse. He commissioned me to do something for him as well, and then I have to finish Nassau's one of his cover that he commissioned me on doing. Then after finish all of them, then I can maybe work on my own project. But it's fun.
Nice. Well, I know you have a Twitter. Um,
I do have a Twitter, but it's edgy stuff.
It's edgy stuff. It's not family friendly.
Depends what you think family friendly is.
Well, I'm just saying. I was gonna give you a Twitter plug, but if you think it's too edgy, I don't pressure anybody on my stream for anything. I suggest if they want, I'll oblige. If they don't, I leave it alone because nobody needs to be pressured, nobody needs to be pushed, and I definitely don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Kate Blanc says, "Are you guys going to be drawing soon?" Well, the only artists, well, two artists, Dina and Manny, um, they're the ones drawing. All my stuff is packed. I'm not gonna draw a doggone thing. I just came on to hang out, but Kate Blanc, let me ask the panel, Manny. We've been asked if there's going to be any live art on this stream.
I can do
Do
just a
your
little. I can do something. Right now, I'm just trying to be your
you can
good
do a little-
moderator. I'm being your mighty wrench.
I'm seeing that, man, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dinah, are you set up to show any art? And again,
I might. Let's see if I can find what I'm working on because recently I've been busy getting a day job. It could be a good thing and bad thing in the same
yeah.
time.
Well, you got to make money, right? And
Yep.
all that. Dan Anderson is in the house. I don't know if y'all seen his channel. He likes to play the electric guitar in the mornings, which helps me get crunk for work. He's a
Cool.
really he's a really good guy. And he said he just gave me like number 20. I appreciate you, Dan. Always goes by my page and leaves kind words. So thank you for dropping by, sir. I'll be looking forward to your live stream tomorrow morning, Dan. So rock on, brother. And K Blonde, it looks like you may get a little bit of artwork. So
Haha! I
It's a
saw
dog.
Tendaro came in. Hello, little
There's
kitty.
something.
You do not have a wrench.
uh-oh, do I need to give him a wrench?
No.
Or,
Ah,
So
do I need?
giving a wrench or being a wrench sounds like two different things.
I know, Dina. I know, and I try to keep it, I try to keep it really
I
nice,
know,
really.
sorry. I recently learned about what it means. I'm just looking at my game on Skyrim and it's like, huh? What's that supposed to mean?
He's asking for stealing his
I,
viewers. Is this oppression? No, no, Booster
I'll,
Kiwi.
I'll,
I told you all I was gonna go live just for a little
No.
bit.
The oppression would be when people know about the truth.
Yeah.
yeah, because Chess
Oh
is on.
yeah. Yeah, Chester is on. Twix Draws. Aloeso Sleestack said there's a nice young artist named Twix Draws. She did her first live stream last night, did an excellent job interacting with the audience. Yes. Yes, she did. Dina Israel is in the house also, both in the panel and in the chat.
Yeah, because that's me.
I know. So, Cape Line, we're gonna see if Manny's gonna do some artwork. I
Yeah,
apologize. I'm a hobbyist, and
yeah, you see, that's what happens on our streams. Everybody
I
actually
know.
wants to see us draw. They don't want
Well,
to see YouTube stars.
well, I've noticed that I'm using my icon and not my face because then I would scare everybody away. And so, but new subscriber, your friendly neighborhood ninja. Oh, he did subscribe. Thank you. I am so honored that the friendly neighborhood ninja, aka the best man in the world, is now subbing to me.
The best man in the
Oh, you're
world.
drawing as well, Cape Line? So Cape Line, are you set up to live stream and share? Cause I'll bring you on. I'm not scared. Marcus Given. Okay, I want y'all to know Marcus Givens is a very positive dude and a star maker. All right. You need him on your team. He is one of the best moderators besides KG. And on my at least on my stream, Joshua Hughes is amazing. You know, that is why Marcus Given has been given the blue wrench over here in live. And Marcus, don't be afraid to promote yourself, man. You want to throw a link to some of your videos, you're more than welcome to, brother. Don't this is kind of a laid back stream. Things a little bit differently here. But anyway, Pope. So how was your stream last night at the altar?
It was pretty good. Sorry, I'm editing. I'm getting ready to launch the Pope Fire Explains. So I'm kind of finishing off some of the last little
Holy
bits. I will.
smokes.
Yeah, it's gonna be either it's gonna be so cringy that I'll go up a few subs or I'll lose a whole bunch of subs. But it's gonna be the perfect cringe. But yeah, the last At the Altar was really fun. We kind of surprised Manny. Originally, we were gonna do something really mean, and everybody have like Skunk Girl getting fired from her job or like it raining on her or
Oh
something.
God,
But instead, we decided we were gonna be nice. So we did Skunk Girl. We just drew Skunk Girl.
my goodness, you're so nice to me.
I really am. I try my absolute best for you, Manny.
Try harder.
I don't know if I want to try harder than 10%.
Oh God. Did you guys read the question by Passion yet? He said, "Where are we from?" Did we get to that?
We have not gotten to that. For those of you who are comfortable saying it, I know me and Manny, we really don't care.
Yeah, we don't.
Manny is from the beautiful island in the Pacific called Hawaii. But which island, Manny will let you know.
Oahu, the main island.
And I'm in the East Coast in North Carolina, but soon to be relocating to the West Coast in about a week or so. So I will be non functional unless I be on my phone or something like that. It's gonna kind of suck because I've actually picked up a lot of subs. My last count, I'm at 391. So I want to thank everybody that has subbed to me. It's pretty amazing. I never thought I would reach anything near that. I thought it was gonna be like a little niche uh YouTube video channel where very few people from the community would join. 398 actually now. So for all of you that have subbed to me, I appreciate you. 396. No, my thing says 398, so it must be delayed or I lost 2 subs. But I want to thank y'all. I'm gonna get back to joining all that stuff as soon as I get situated in the West Coast, which will give me actually more time to be with people like Popefire and Manny because the time difference won't be so big.
Oh
Then
no.
you'll be
I
able to
think.
join the At the
Wow.
Altars.
Yeah, but I am in the mountains, so it will be about the same time for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Yeah, she from Texas.
I'm from Texas, but I went to school in Oklahoma, so.
Oh, she's okay.
Yeah, I actually went to. Oh no, I better not say.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, oh, that was
Yeah, come on. You almost.
some crazy fans will love you too much and try to sniff you out.
Yeah, I could see that.
You got too many friends that love you.
Too many, yes.
Yeah, she's lovable,
Oh,
in
yeah.
a
So lovely.
annoying sort of way. But
It's funny because it's true.
oh man. Does anybody know K Blonde?
Yes,
He or she?
is a he.
Do you know her?
Yeah,
He,
is a he.
could you send him the link? He wants to join and show some artwork.
Oh, sure.
But I am gonna head off. I need to edit some sound clips. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're not
Hope
gonna go over there and look it in Mr. Chester's face?
Maybe. See you guys.
So yeah.
later,
Yeah.
Pope.
Yeah, we do
So
that.
I'm gonna.
I don't know why she did that because we have more people watching us than Chester. You are awesome, E.
Maybe
It's not me.
because man, we should get some Daryl up.
I think he's on Chester's.
Oh, okay, of course, that's why.
Blonde,
Yep,
how you doing, sir?
that's me. Doing good. Just gonna do the screen share.
All right, I'm gonna put it on you real quick if you don't mind.
Sure.
So I'm gonna unlock it on Mr. K Blonde. I have never met him before, first time. This is a stream for me apparently. Now, I hope that you are also subscribed to me, sir. I really
Oh, I already
appreciate
did.
it. Thanks, man. Risey Lee is like my biggest fan. He says EOT's got a voice
Whoa,
of charisma.
whoa! Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Take your time.
What is going on? Oh, I think it's going to the wrong screen.
Take your
Well,
time, bud.
you
No
gotta be
worries.
careful for doing screen share, you know.
Okay.
Giving out the
Uh-oh.
Google
Oh,
Hangout.
you got. There you
No.
go. Here we go. Bitbiter says Ortiz is the best. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Bitbiter is my original mod and also a very good friend of mine. And brother Rice, he should join the stream only if he's not been drinking.
No, better me and Ryzer was drinking together last Friday night, man. We had a good fun time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Little few F
Right.
bombs came out.
You know, I try to keep it family friendly as much as I can.
Well, this was like 2
It's
o'clock
so
in the morning.
it's okay. It's actually quite family friendly already. You haven't been to the other guy's stream. Last time I was with a bunch of other men. Now I always totally understand what this dirty old man means.
Oh no, for real?
Not yours, though. Of course, not yours. It was the other pro guys. Like they are really good and fun guys. But at the same time, they can't stop with their dirty old man jokes. I was thinking, okay, normally I can
Yeah.
pretend that, haha, I can join with that jokes. I was thinking, okay, it's getting too naughty.
Yeah, I try not to do that.
I think we're still
I try to keep it
pretty clean.
I try to keep it, try to keep it like, nice and light, have fun. It doesn't, man, I have 23 viewers. This is amazing. This is the most viewers I've had ever.
This is
Ever.
amazing, dude.
So I am humbled and honored for those of you who have joined and took time out of your evening to join us. So what we're gonna do right now, as I'm sitting here being humble, I'm gonna let Mr. K Blonde explain his drawings. Mr. K Blonde, take it away.
Well, this was a previous drawing I did on a live stream for Pope, but what I really did was that's what am I doing? Okay, here it is. All right. So basically, this is what it started out with first. Then basically had this one. Then I was thinking, okay, add a skull instead. I just kind of started random, and then just basically just created this character, Fright Flyer. I haven't figured out her powers yet. Basically, my style is kind of really rough and whatever. Then there's this for a future project, which I'm not sure when I'm going to finish it because I'm still working on other stuff. Still rough. What do you think about it?
Well, Manny is the expert, so I'm gonna defer to Manny, and at least he's not Todd. Todd will bash you to death, but I don't want to speak ill of the people that are not here. I like it though. I personally like it. So tell me about these characters.
Well, that's Crusher or Lady Crusher, which I don't think it. Yeah, Lady Crusher. Her ability is as long as she's in the vicinity of something. I still haven't really worked out all of her abilities, but she's able to basically just move stuff with gravity, but then afterwards it basically falls apart. Anything she touches.
Okay, Blonde, do you have anything that's roughed out other than blue pencils? The chat is saying they can't really see it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
there's
kind of
something
really
like
He's more a writer, but he would do sketching, and then so that it's really good working with him because he always know what he wants.
I could show some of the stuff that a previous writer or artist did. Here, I'll show you this stuff. His name's Ra Ra. You can pretty much find him anywhere, I think. He redrew a character called Maniac Man. Is everyone able to see this now?
Yeah, that's definitely a lot darker on my side. Go ahead, Manny.
K Blonde, you want to send me one of those things on Twitter? Send me that one image that you have with the three of your characters. Your Crusher, sure. Your Viper, and your other person in the middle.
Okay. I think I'll have to send you it through Facebook.
Okay, Facebook is okay. Do you know who I am?
Good Dog Press, right?
No, Facebook, I am Manny Korea,
Okay.
which I'm not afraid of. Don't matter.
You say Manny Cred or?
Manny Korea.
Oh, yeah. I just friended you today.
Okay, cool.
So
Yep.
send you just the other 3? Got it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Send them all the light work.
images. Yeah.
Where did I? Okay.
J Family Network says fat creative drawing. J Family Network. This channel and Manny's channel, we usually do drawings all the time. Mostly my friend Josh from Josh Chris Art and Manny get together and draw. And what I do is I just host and moderate, keep the chat going while they concentrate on the drawings, make a couple of jokes, engage with the chat, talk to the artist, and then they'll give you the process.
Oh no.
Which channel are you talking about? Passion for Hunting. You want to check what Manny's doing? Manny's not doing anything right now.
Well, right now
Let me see
I'm drawing on ERT's show right now.
Oh, he's got it. All right, so this channel is a good drawing channel, J Family Network. Thanks, Lorenzo. So what happens is Manny got the roughs from K Blonde, and he's gonna darken him up a little bit, I guess.
I'm gonna draw his character.
You're gonna draw his character. Oh, that's even better. K Blonde, do you?
Oh yeah, just basically just put down created by Cassie Blonde on the date, I guess. I'm not sure, but just put that little credit on the side and then put your signature drawn by Manny, like one of those specialized artist signatures you guys are always doing. Just like how
Manny's the best.
Yeah, just like how Todd McFarlane would do it or something, but not like Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
His takes too long.
Yeah, Gary Shipman did it on his sketchbook. He said original by such and such, redrawn by Gary Shipman.
Yeah, I just come up with like a lot of characters designs.
Hey, Manny, did you happen to check out the name of the stream?
Yes, I did.
Live Hangout chat with Manny-liscious.
I saw that.
I had to take a little jokey joke at the Manny.
No, it's not much of a jokey joke. I love it because to me, it's cross promotion. It's just cool.
Yeah.
People don't get that. It's like, like the other day, John did a video up again about my character, my Cinta character. I was promoting the hell out of his show. I was like, oh, go check out this video. So I love that. Awesome.
That is amazing. Okay, K Blonde, this is your character. So as Manny is drawing it, give us. You were telling us about this character, so give us the details, the in and outs, power stats, concept. What made you think of this character? Go for it.
Originally, well, this is a slightly different character. It's not the skull character, but it's this character is called Catcher One. Basically, she originally wasn't supposed to be a part of a superhero comic. Her abilities are she's able to teleport people or create portals using her claws, and also is able to jump buildings and fly and stuff, which I think is really cool to do. Basically, I redid her entire origin story from beginning to end. Is that she's from a planet of hunters that basically go around collecting animals and stuff like that to be put on their homeworld, and also like that's what all the females do on her home planet. But the men, what they do is they make the technology and stuff like that to improve their lives and whatever. It's kind of like a give and take relationship in that regard. Pretty much I can't go too much more into it because I'm still writing the character, but it's the color scheme for this character is supposed to be yellow and red because I always thought that would be cool. People were like mistaking her for Tigra from Marvel or something. Or Tigress. Tigra? Marvel?
Right.
Tigra.
Yeah, and they all wear these specialized catcher suits, and basically every catcher is given a number depending on how many things they hunt down or kill or something along those lines, or come back with, you know.
So they're a little bit similar to the predators, but not as gross.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of funny stuff with this character as she builds a relationship with that Maniac Man character I have. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah. Nope. Click the wrong window. Nope, 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 nope. I do like how Ra, my artist, was like,
to him.
huh?
I'm gonna switch over to you so people can see what you're talking about.
Right.
So now it's on him, and it'll catch up in a minute. Marcus Givens, thank you so much, man. Marcus, I keep telling you, you need to get involved with this community, brother. And I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy it. And I think there might be some use for you here, and you might be able to do some nice videos for some of these people because they create their own books and any kind of editorial to make it pop into the public. I think they would appreciate it. But that's something that you have to see for yourself. Check it out, see if it's something that you might be interested in doing. But I think you will be an awesome fit in this community, Marcus. I'm telling you, man. Ever since I saw your videos, I said, man, I need to introduce you to people in this community. K Blonde, go ahead, sir.
Right. These are like the early sketches that he was working on. He says he's this artist who was doing talking with Ra. He like saw a sketch of Maniac Man that I did, and he said like, "Can I draw it or something?" He's like, and I was like, "Yeah, sure. Just put down like credit, you know." And it's like he looking at these like character sketches, like rough sketches he did before. It's like I can see like if he like continues on like practicing and drawing and stuff like that, he could go really pro. I hit the wrong button again. Anyway, basically this Maniac Man character was the one, like, I didn't draw this, but he redrew it. But I just the characters between this like Catcher one and Maniac Man, I really want to do like a funny dynamic between the two, because it's like she thinks he's the most dangerous creature she's ever encountered, and like she tries to impress him, but he's like just not having it. But it's like, it's like it's gonna build up like in this comic superhero series I'm gonna be doing with a few guys. I think Dino, does he know Adrian?
Yep.
Who?
Adrian T1099.
Yep. Yep. Let me show you these other guys I got made up. Oh, nope. No. Should be right. Oh, yes. Good. Right there. These are sketches he did for some character. This character. Well, I traced over it with a pen. Is everyone able to see this?
Yep. I can see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yep.
Yeah, so basically it's going to be for the superhero comic, which like I'm writing origin stories that Adrian can practice his sequential art style with.
Mm-hmm.
I really think it really Adrian's also a very good artist too. Just needs more practice and stuff like that. These are for other characters. This is for Space Spectre. Her abilities are just very powerful, but like kind of limited in some regards. I still got to work it out.
Right.
This is what. Oh, yep. Here it is. Here's where. Look at this. Before.
Right.
And after. Clear.
Yep.
Very clear. There's supposed to be a symbol on her chest over there, but like, I was really up on the ball about up for debate or something about what it's supposed to look like, but we're still working on that. Oh, what is this? Where am I at? This is one I was supposed to ink out. I'll probably do it later, but this is it's a little blurry. I'm sorry for that. But this is supposed to be for another character called Cypher Siren. She's basically a tech hero, and she's also able to break into any locks that she can get her hands on. Usually she has these things on her wrist that come out with little wires that attach to a box and like break it open. Yeah, and this is a lineup of just 3 of them. There's like dozens more that haven't been created, sketched out by him yet. But we're gonna get there this year, probably. But superhero comics aren't very like what did you say? Like the indies aren't really about superhero comics at the moment. They're more about the
Well,
separate
right now,
stories.
yeah, right now the indies mostly are horror. You got a couple of assassin plots like Blue Mamba, and then you've had John De La Ross. He did the Metagirl, which is probably the only real superhero one that's come out yet. You got Cyberfrog is supposed to be a superhero slash whatever. Just seeing the way them Vespids take care of humans is not very appealing. So yeah, but so both of them, like even the Tales from Beyond the Gate that Manny's working on with John Dillard and Todd Maroney and all those guys is more of a horror type than anything else. So I think they're writing what they want to write, whatever style works for them.
Oh yeah,
So,
like I oh, could you put the focus back on Manning, because I'm looking at his
I'm about to put it right back on Manny, because Manny is an amazing artist and he's almost finito.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's like, yeah.
And that's just the blue. That's just the blues. Wait till he inks that bad boy in. Manny-liscious is amazing.
I got this little technique that I do right now. Is I just go right over the blues. I don't redraw it, so I just go in there, just take away what I don't want. Just as this is a sketch. This is not a full-on drawing that would be in a comic.
Right. But Ricey Lee likes the concept. He said, "Cool, it's cool, mate." And I was giving everybody a minute to take it easy. Well, passion for hunting. If you want to see any more of that good stuff, don't forget to go sub to Good Dog Press and check him out. He's got like 1,000 hours of drawing videos.
I got a lot more than that, dude. It's unreal.
I know. I be messing with you, man.
For a long time on my show.
I know. More than I would. I got, whatever. Tina, so how you doing, girl? You sitting there quiet, chilling on the cut?
I'm trying to draw because right now my commission is kind of hard because I just find out that is very different. Like drawing people and drawing armor is 2 different things.
Right.
It's so angular. I mean, I thought, shouldn't be a big problem, and then I find out when I start drawing it, oh no, this is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, the thing with armor is got all them little details. It's got a lot of little details.
Because if it is like a medical armor, like a medieval one, those, the traditional one is really easy because I'm better with smooth lines. But then right now I have a commission from my friend is doing a Warhammer 40k design, and you know how bulky and angular those armor looks. And so, I mean, I thought it's supposed to be not that hard, but when I slowly start drawing, and then I already go through 5 sketches, and it's still not how I want it to be.
Yeah, because that's like drawing like mech, like the Transformers and whatnot, where you don't think it's gonna be that hard, but the geometry of it just kind of throws you off.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot easier than really doing it.
Well, if you want to share, well,
Yeah, I will share more when I get done with more than just his head.
Okay. Like I said, this is an easy stream. We don't pressure anybody. Me and Manny, we've got good rapport. We've been doing this for a while now. I don't even remember where we met up at, but but we clicked.
Just hanging out in these streams, dude. I saw you. Like, who is this ERT's guy? That sounds pretty cool. Check him out.
The unofficial voice.
Next thing I know, I'm on your channel with Josh Chris. just hanging.
Yeah, and then
And
it's
and
been going on from there. Hmm.
Dana, people actually do want to see how you start off. They don't care. They don't want to see the finished product. The finished product is the punchline. They want to see you how you do it, how you start off with doing your sketching out and all that process. That's what they want. They want to see the process. The punchline. Once they see the
Yeah.
punchline, they don't want. They just leave. So the longer you, you can show them your little process. That's what they want to see. You know.
I really appreciate you drawing that, Manny. That actually looks pretty good. Looks like it could be a X-Men character or something.
Well, this is just a fast sketch of your stuff. I would take longer if I was really going to put this in a book or something or on a
Mm.
page. Because I really
Yeah,
don't know the character yet. I'm just trying to get the feel of it.
mm-hmm. But Manny's pretty good, man. He's been doing this for a while. So Dina,
Mhm.
yeah, Manny's what Manny's saying is right. People like to see the process.
Mhm.
It's what they like to see because it gets them into the heart and not the heart, the mind of the artist to see what they're doing, and it's also instructional for them to see what they're doing right or wrong. But again, I'm not gonna force you or pressure you. You whenever you're ready. But we just
Yeah.
letting you know that
I,
that
I,
it's
I promise I will show something when I get more there. Because I don't really like showing rough lines. It's kind of like, you
okay.
know, the girl's mindset is like, okay, right now what I'm drawing is before I put makeup on.
Right,
I want to make sure at least I put a foundation on my face before I show anyone
right,
what else I'm adding on.
because it's gotta look sexy.
Yeah, you want to be look cool instead of, oh no, because I don't know, you have watched those Asian TV show about girls teaching you how to do makeup because they want to win some money. And then
Uh-uh.
the winner is the before any makeup looking and then the after makeup. So it's the one who have the most contrast is gonna win. But sometimes when they have no makeup on, you're like, oh my gosh. How did that Gollum with hair turn into that hot babe?
Yeah, man, you'd be surprised with
No, literally, that's what everyone's saying. Oh my gosh, you look like that one from Lord of the Rings, the master.
it is what it is, But you take your time, we're like I said, people are laughing at that. That's hilarious. I can't stop myself.
I'm sorry. Like I might be. Some people say I might be too blunt, but the thing is, the best thing and the worst thing about Eastern people, especially Chinese, are we are super blunt. My parents keep telling
That
me how fat I am since I was a kid. I was never fat, but keep
uh,
saying, "Oh, look how fat you are. You're never gonna get a husband." And guess what?
that's
Guess
terrible.
what? I'm married. I have a kid.
Yeah, well, that's terrible. But no, but blunt, I like blunt. I can deal with blunt. I appreciate bluntness and honesty because then I know where I stand all the time without having to do guesswork. And guesswork is not good. Marcus Given says, "Oh my," how about your comment? But it is what it is. Hey, I don't just this is a chill stream, lady. Anytime you feel like you want to join us, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to have you. Same goes for Manny, man. Manny stream, like he likes to, but he's in the West Coast, so he likes to go, come on like around 11 o'clock at night, and then of course it's only like 6 his time, so, so he goes to like 10 o'clock his time. It's like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock my time, so I can't hang out with him.
Well, that's why I'm in the Pacific Ocean. So of course it's funny. Like right now, it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. So I can
Hmm.
hang out with you. This is the only time I get to hang out with E. So
I know, man.
when you said you're gonna make a stream, I said, yeah, do it. I want to hang out with you.
Unofficial voice of the Comics Gate community, even though I have really not done anything for anybody. I mean, I have interviews and I have you guys on, and I wish I could do more, but hey, it's just hard on the time schedules. But I think moving to the West Coast is going to alleviate some of these issues and allow us to collaborate more. You know, and although I've been in the East Coast for the last 20 years, I think it's time. A fresh start ain't gonna be bad. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
How you like the difference, the West Coast and the East Coast?
I haven't made it there yet, but I'll let you know in a month, Dina. check back with me in a month, and I will definitely let you
Okay.
know.
I'm just
'Cause,
curious, what makes you want to go to the West Coast?
job.
Ah, okay.
I
But what
gotta
about
go.
rent?
I'm not worried about that. Those are things I don't really worry about things like that. Because I have a philosophy in my life, right? And a lot of people may not agree with this philosophy, but I hear a lot of people say like I will never move, like because I have the perfect job. So if my spouse or whatever moves, then just we'll just be separated. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in breaking up the family over a job.
Mhm.
And my philosophy is this, right? If you're good enough to get that dream job the first time, then
You
you're good
get it.
enough to get that dream job anywhere you go, right?
True.
So I'm fine. I'm in a stage in my life where I believe that I'm a very Christian person, but I don't push my faith on anybody. But I do believe that God is taking care of everything and everything is preordained and everything's gonna be fine. Of course, I'm gonna have to put my part. I'm gonna have to do my research. I'm gonna have to find the right place to live and make sure that everything is coinciding. But my faith is such that I believe that it's gonna be enough and it's gonna take care of everything, so I'm not stressed. It's not like I'm gonna like I don't go, oh my god, I gotta move to the West Coast now. It's whatever. It is what it is. But also, what a part of that is because I was in the army and I moved around so much. It's kind of like second nature. This is the longest I've been anywhere is here because I got out of the army here in the East Coast and I stayed here because the jobs were so good for me that I just never left.
Hmm.
But now a different opportunity has presented itself and it's time. It's a different season, a different time in life, so you embrace it. You move forward and you do what you do, right? It's like and like all these people in comics gate or independent comics, they're doing something different, they're embracing it, they're moving forward, and they're trying to do something different in their life, and it's no different than that. Or you drawing commissions and trying to move into the comic industry. It's all it is positivity and understanding that everything is going to require work and nothing worth having is going to be easy, and growth is fueled by discomfort. And there is no growth that's not uncomfortable. When your baby starts teething, they're crying, they're miserable, they have fever, because those teeth are coming out, right? That's growth, and it's uncomfortable. So those are things like, if you know those things ahead of time in life and understand what they are, your stress levels will be so much lower, and you're gonna and you can mitigate that stress, and you can move forward, and you can do positive things. And it's not gonna be easy, no, but it is what it is. It's just a new
Mhm.
exciting chapter in life. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just like I've been there. I just like, oh, why would anyone want to move to the West Coast? I've been there. I just don't like it.
I don't know. The last time I was there, I was in San Francisco, but I didn't stay, live, or work there. I was just visiting. That was the last time I was there. It was back in 1989. Yeah, back in 1989. That was the last time I was in the West
I just
Coast.
hope that you'll be in a good area because certain area is. Last time I've been there, it was really beautiful.
Well, I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be all right. And I'm not, like I said, I will definitely let y'all know how it goes. Because once I
Yeah.
get set up over there and start streaming again, if I stream, it'll probably be off of my phone, which might be a little wonky, which I hate doing. I'm gonna try to keep one of my laptops with me. I might do some roadside because we're driving, so I might do some roadside streams. Y'all might get to see some snow and whatnot on the way over there. Just so I can have a little bit of something to put on, every once in a while, because I don't want people to forget about me. It's been a hard road to get these 390 some odd subs that I got. It hasn't been easy. I definitely don't want to forget about them and let them down. And again, I appreciate everybody, you and K Blonde and everybody in the chat, all 17 viewers, 13 if you don't count the four of us on the panel. 12 now because one dropped, but you count all of that, man, it's amazing. But yeah, that's that's just the way. And J Family Network, thank you for agreeing with me. I appreciate that. And Marcus Givens, thank you for agreeing. Like I said, it's just philosophies. You can make your life harder, or you can make your life easier. Life is already hard on its own. It's never gonna be easy. Contribute to making it harder, or you can contribute to making it easier. The choice is always yours. And I'll leave it at that. So, Dina, where do you live at now?
Huh?
Where do you live at now?
Armor.
Who?
See if I can show a little.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Where do you live at?
Oh, I'm in Idaho.
Idaho.
Wow.
How in the? Why didn't the? Okay, there's nothing in Idaho except potatoes.
Yeah. That's not true. Don't believe in the lies that Simplot gave it to you. Idaho is one of the most beautiful states I've been to in the US. I've been to
Really?
Hawaii. I lived there for 9 months in Hawaii. I've been to California, lived there for probably half month. And then I was also in Utah. I was in New York, lived in New York for a whole year and been to upstate New York as well. And I've been to Arizona. I haven't been to the South yet. And I can say that if you've been to Switzerland, you will understand that and probably agree with me that Idaho is like Switzerland, but bigger.
Huh. Well, I haven't been to Switzerland. No, Eagle's Nest. That is in Switzerland, isn't it? Because I'm trying to figure out if I've been. I don't think that was Switzerland. I think that was something else. Where's the Eagle's Nest located at? Siri, tell me where the Eagle's Nest was located at. And I'm just kidding. Cancel. New page. All right. Eagle's Nest.
The shoulder pad is so big.
Eagle's Nest. Germany. Europe. Hey, Willie Reed, how you doing, brother?
Willie Reed out there?
Oh, Eagle's Nest is in Berchtesgaden, Germany. So no, I've been to Berchtesgaden.
Oh, hey, we're at 20 again.
We're at 20 again. Thanks, people, for joining. Yeah, Willie Reed joined. So
You put in,
sure.
is Willie Reed putting poop emojis in your chat?
no, Willie Reed respects my chat. That's on your chat, Manny.
Oh, poor
So
guy.
I was in Berchtesgaden. I did go to the Eagle's Nest after my. Holy crap! Do I really want to say that on stream?
No.
So after Desert Storm, my command sent me to Eagle's Nest as a vacation. So that's how I wound up there.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, if I told you everything I've done in my military career, you would be like, really? For real? Yeah, man, I've done everything from going into forest fires to tornado tracking to hurricane recovery. I've done a lot. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That makes your life more colorful.
And it makes me a lot more crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I can't wait to have grandkids and tell them all these stories and then send them back to their parents.
Yeah, but I always tell people that don't judge Idaho until you get to come to Idaho and see it with your own eyes.
Well, the way my dad says, the only way to judge, or no, the only way to Idaho is to go to Idaho. No, that doesn't work.
No.
I think if I'm not mistaken, my road trip will take me through Idaho on the way to the West Coast. So I will let you know for sure. I will snap pictures and put it on the Twitter.
Because especially in Idaho, the most beautiful part, not the most populated part.
That makes sense, though.
Because I am living in the Southeast again, but when I was living here, I was thinking, oh my gosh, there's nothing here because I don't have a car. But now we have a car. Yeah, you have no cars. Don't live in any mountain west or the east of the mountain state. You'll be miserable. You can't go anywhere. But then but also if you, it really depends on what you think is beautiful. I think miles and miles of beautiful farmland is beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
All beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people like the skyline of New York City and Chicago, and some people like farmlands. Some people like mountains. Um, some people like rivers. People like me and man, a bit of a mixture of everything. Because I was actually raised in Puerto Rico, so I had the beach, so we had a good mixture, man. I tell people island living is the best living. I really do believe that. You can do a little bit of everything. Bethany says she has family in Idaho as well. And P.S. Melter says, K Blonde, bad joke. And
Bad joke. Everybody would laugh.
Bad,
That's what I was setting it up for.
yeah.
Roll up, roll on snare drum.
No, but it is amazing because, like I said, everybody has preferences. Everybody has preferences. And I try to look at everything. Like I've been up to the mountains and I've gone down to valleys and I've gone by rivers and nature valley trail hikes but nothing to me, and I don't know if Manny feels the same way.
well, you
Nothing
can
beats huh?
unbox me, dude. I'm pretty much
Because
done.
we're looking at your drawing.
Yeah, but it's done. Unbox me. People get
You're
bored.
on
You
you're
say,
unboxed, dude. You're unboxed.
don't un-
You're unboxed.
yeah. People
Stop
get bored.
crying. Stop crying. Stop crying.
They want to see your beautiful face.
They can't see my beautiful face, man. There's no light in this room. You're gonna have to be stuck with my icon.
Those dreamy eyes. That
By the
Dreaming
way,
eyes, okay.
but anyway, the reason why he keeps saying those dreaming eyes is because he colored my drawing for me.
Hmm.
I did the drawing. He colored it for me, and
Cool.
did you see what I did to Booster's drawing? Oh, dude,
yeah. So anyway, I was gonna say I don't know if Manny feels the same way about me, but nothing beats going to a beach with nice white sand and crystal clear
oh, you
water.
see,
Like,
I get nice white sand and crystal clear water. So by the time I got to finally get to the Atlantic Ocean, I feel so sorry for you people.
Hmm.
It's
I'm fine.
but
We have
but remember,
crystal water and we have beaches as well, but just not in the ocean. We have Great Lakes.
yeah, the Great Lakes are great.
I mean,
Uh,
nobody talk about it, but what's his name? The guy who was in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Clint Eastwood.
yep.
Wow, yeah, he retired in Idaho as well, and there are a lot of Hollywood stars that retire in Idaho or like in the up north.
Isn't Dave Chappelle over there somewhere too?
No idea.
Huh.
If
Thought
the
he.
other famous place where the Idaho, another Hollywood places people like to go other than northern Idaho will be Park City, Utah. Will Smith have a mention there as well because it's really quick drive from the airport and then you can get into these really luxury places to live.
Hmm.
But I live in Utah for like some years. I still like it here better. I miss the mountains in the middle part of Idaho. Right now, I'm in the eastern part of Idaho that's far away from the mountains.
I was mistaken. Dave Chappelle is in Ohio. Google
Oh, the people
search.
always mix up these two. I don't
Yeah,
know
well,
why. Ohio and Idaho
well,
is very different.
I'm not from. Not from. Yeah, I was raised in Puerto Rico. I joined the army, wound up in the States. It's whatever. I learned English the hard way. Come on, man, give me a break.
Oh, that makes sense why you like the ocean so much. That's how you grow up.
Yeah. No, I love it. Well, the thing is, like in Puerto Rico, we have in San Juan, we got it was a translucent. It's not a pond or a lake. It's like Jesus. What's that word for? lagoon.
Oh,
They
lagoon.
have a translucent lagoon. Yeah, they have a lagoon in Puerto Rico that's translucent, meaning that the biology in the lagoon when the nighttime comes, if the water gets stirred, it starts glowing in the dark, man. I mean, there's so many beautiful things on that island you just would not believe. So people, kayak, get the little kayaks and row into the lagoon, and then the light is glowing upwards instead of the moonlight downwards. The lagoon actually glows up. It
Oh.
creates a beautiful effect. So I don't know if they have anything like that in Hawaii, man. But see, Puerto Rico is really it's like an ecosystem in itself. We have a rainforest, and we have the caves, and we have mountains, of course, because it's a volcanic island, and then we got the city skylines, and we got the beaches. So you get a little bit of everything in those islands, and that's why I think island living. And Puerto Rico's only 100 by 35, so you can see the whole island in a day if you wanted to. But it's always something to do, and it's always somewhere to go, and it doesn't cost. You're not paying money. You don't have to pay money to go to the beach. You don't have to pay money to go to the lagoon. You don't have to pay money, to go down to the mountain, to go up into the mountains or go down into the caves. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Mhm.
there for you. So you can enjoy it, and that's something that I grew up, that I never. When I came over here, and it's like, oh man, you gotta pay for everything. You want to go here, you gotta pay there. You want to go into the state park, you gotta pay to get into the state park. Say what? I don't get,
Don't
but it is what it is.
It depends on where you go. It's only go to the famous ones that you have to pay for. A lot of places, the national park or stuff, you don't have to pay. You can just go in.
Right.
But yeah, you got chance. I mean, you're in the West Coast soon, so you can always come over and visit and say hi.
Yeah, I'm definitely will, man. I'm gonna be in an area um, where it's not too far off. I should be able to make an excursion to Portland. Should be able to make excursions to Canada. I should be able to make excursions down to Cali. So it's gonna be in a pretty good location. I'm kind of excited. I think it's gonna be great, and I like to travel. I like to roll out. Lorenzo says, brought all my people over from Chester's channel. Hail Raven. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. Lorenzo also put in the chat, come on over to ERT's.
Oh, my gosh. For
Is he gonna
real?
join us?
Oh, I don't know.
I can send him the
Well,
invite.
he should have the invite because you put in a doghouse, didn't you?
What?
I did.
Yeah. So he knew that you were on, dude.
Is he mad at Rican? Don't be mad.
You should invite him. Invite him and Booster again.
Well, Booster,
Booster.
Booster doesn't come without his chaperone boat
I
fire.
know.
So he's not gonna come.
Diana
And
here.
No, what,
I know.
he'll be here if you tell him to come. He'll come.
Come, little wee.
Ah,
We want
okay.
Herb.
I'll let him know.
Send candles. That's how
Yeah.
you summon Booster. Send candles.
Send candles.
He likes sensational smell. Send
Candles.
candles, make him relax.
Candles and oil.
All right, let me find out the doghouse. All right, click on that.
Where do I go and draw grenades?
Yeah, he's got to be on here so I can go show his artwork.
Oh, you mean the stick figures?
No,
Yes.
he actually did a pretty good flash. That's on my screen right now. I can draw that. Booster drew that.
Booster drew that? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, he's
Booster,
getting
Booster
better.
is improved. We always joked and half joking, half being serious that about in five years he probably become a pro if he keep drawing.
No,
Yeah, no.
Because
Practice is the key.
we all remember his first drawing. I think is it on the fan speak that he was drawing Rogue. That his Rogue is breaking up with what's that X-Men boyfriend's
Oh, on my screen right now.
I can't remember. Gambit, yeah. His Rogue have a Pope hat and say, "I'm breaking up with you to go with Booster."
You got me white fox.
Yeah, I got your white box now because you're showing something. I like his Wolverine. I don't know about him skipping leg day, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, he's
Dude, yeah, man, Uncanny Bear. Definitely one of these days I'll have you on, man. For sure, for sure. You know me, I'm super laid back, man. I enjoy talking to people. Check out Booster's favorite channel, Joke. We'll see if Booster comes on. I told him that Manny misses you. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Just tell Booster we have sent candles for you.
yeah. So this is what Booster drew on one of the drawn-in quarters. It's this Kid Flash, which I think is amazing that he did this in MS Paint with a mouse.
Yeah, it's
Was like,
amazing.
oh my goodness. So what I did was I took that drawing and wrong one. And then I did this to it. I just gave it a little line weight and I made one of the thighs a little bit thicker, because it was too skinny, his thighs. And then from there, I colored it. And
Wow.
yeah, so I did that last night on Poke Fires.
See how his coloring makes the art so much better? Because when I drew my little pop vinyl figure, it didn't even look like that. Just looked like a mess. And then
so
Booster is on the chat.
Yes, this is Booster's art, believe it or not. I just did a few, just to make it a little bit better here, a little bit better there. That's his art.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
Mhm.
Booster improved so much. See, hard work. Sometimes alone, many people have hidden talents. They just don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Booster's already better than me. Shoot.
Yeah. So, think about it. Compare that to the first time he was on air. It's incredible what he's done.
It is.
These little figures to that Flash. It's incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a video of one of them. I'm going to color this one. I'm going to make this look cool. I think this is one. I'll make a video of that and put it up on my website.
That sounds good. That sounds amazing, bro.
Do that for him. And of course, a little sneak peek of what I did last night. Just a real fast sketch on Pope Fire. Since everybody was drawing Skunk Girl, I just did a headshot last night. Had some fun over there.
Darn, I missed the stream drawing Skunk Girl yesterday.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Because I was in a scam. Darn it.
Scam?
Yeah, someone tried to scam me. It took me nearly 2 hours to get out of it. So annoying.
Oh.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah,
Speak of the devil.
You quit your
there's-
whinging now. I'm here.
Look, man.
What
it
do
wasn't
you- what do
me.
you want?
It was Manny. Manny was like, "Look, I need my Wii Booster." I like, whatever, man. If you really need him,
going, I miss it. Oh, it's Chester. He decided to follow me in here.
Oh, no.
That's what.
Chester's not what it looks like.
I'm going to make my Whopper while we're on here, though. I'm going to have me.
I know what it might look like because I'm streaming with other men.
You are streaming with other men
See?
and Dinah as well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Chester.
It's not what it looks like, right?
Hey, what's up, Minnie?
Never what it looks like.
It's never what it looks like. I promise you. I promise you, I didn't do it. It's not Chester.
They made me stream with them, Chester.
It's not Chester that you have to worry about. It's your boy Ezra Wallace that you should really be apologizing to. Okay.
Do you mean Ezra Miller?
Hey, that guy. There you go. I keep confusing his name.
You keep calling him Ezra Wallace. We're like, who the hell is this guy?
Your
I don't
channel.
know.
Yeah, no, it's right here. Boom. Hey, sweet. You got a bunch of subs now too, man. Looking
Oh,
good.
yeah.
He's going up. He's moving up in the world.
Yeah.
I tried.
He's got another.
That's the EOT's going to become huge. It's going to be huge.
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 I like juice.
So I'm
They make
gonna
really good
invite the quietest man of comics into the panel. That would be Humphrey Bear. We'll probably hear him say 3 words the whole stream, but since people are asking for him, I can't do anything but to be kind.
I do have a question. Is Tug eating a cookie?
That is not Tug.
No, that's not Tug. That is K
Hey.
Blonde. He's a writer.
Manny, it's Tug if I want it to be.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Bear.
No, that's Rorschach.
I'm
I
sorry.
know, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's me.
Yeah.
I wanted to say some concerns about
Jokes.
no, your about your comments about Punisher, and I have to say,
Uh-oh.
really agree.
Wait a minute. Wait. What did Chester say about Punisher?
Oh no, he's talking about the series.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm talking
No.
about the TV.
Uh-oh.
Now, I want to know. I need to know what Chester said.
You want me to
Now that you
reiterate?
said that,
Fine.
because I didn't watch the show, because obviously I didn't watch the show because I was entertaining 22 viewers here. So
Well, there you go.
forgive me.
Oh,
right,
look at us flexing with the. Oh, it's all right. I only had more viewers than you at the time, so
Yeah.
piss off, Leotis.
Yeah. All right. No, this is what I said about Punisher season 2. Punisher season 2 is an absolute train wreck. Don't watch it. The simple fact of the matter is, they should call it "Where's Frank," as in "Where's Waldo," because he's hardly ever on the damn thing. They have literally 6 storylines. 6, count them. And I'm not even counting the little ones. I'm talking main storylines going all through 13 episodes. And Frank is not part of all of those storylines. And the actual Punisher, I think, shows up 3 times. Right?
What?
I mean, it is an absolute ridiculous, a bunch of people talking about their feelings for an hour. And like I said, Frank hardly shows up. They should have called it the Homeland Security Agent Madani story, because that's what it is. It's full of absolute stupidity from one point to the next. And it's like, Punisher is really easy to do. He is the shark in the shadow, man. He is that thing that is going to tear you apart and murder your ass. That's what he is. It's not hard to do that, actually. And they completely screwed it up. The very first episode is like, get this. The very first episode is Frank in a bar hooking up with the bartender. That is the whole episode 1.
But you missed all the little SJW nuances that happened before that. You missed a lot, Chester. You just boiled it down to Frank hooks up. Every man has to hook up eventually.
Oh, you want me to get into the SJW stuff?
Oh, no.
The nuances.
No.
There was a lot of nuances. There was a lot of there was a whole lot. I don't need you to protect me, man.
Oh yeah.
Toxic
There was a ton
masculinity.
of that. Oh yeah, there was extremely
Toxic masculinity. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at the big points here, Jimmy, because Frank Castle does not hook up, right?
I mean,
Well, except with O'Brien.
I'm just saying, it didn't make any sense for his
O'Brien.
character.
Come on, Chester. Didn't you read the whole Garth Ennis run?
Oh, yes, dude, I know, but it's
Remember
in general,
O'Brien?
it's not his thing, right?
But
And
it was
they-
so well done.
Oh yeah,
liked
no, I
it.
do.
No,
I
I don't-
like Garth Ennis. I agree.
No.
So
that-
so if you're rating it like steak, what kind of rating you're gonna give it?
Well, like 1 to 10,
No,
I'd say
how
a
you?
3.
So I mean, how you like your steak? I like it medium rare. So if I don't like it,
Oh.
this is a well done.
Oh, I see. You're trying to say steak. I see. I
Mhm,
thought you were
a
saying stick, and I was assuming Booster had done something to you.
Hey,
Wow, I was thinking carrot on a stick.
Yeah. Steak. Well, I would say it was char burned.
Hold on.
Oh
I
wow, that's
I gotta-
bad.
medium
stop.
rare is the only way. You Americans are degenerates, I swear.
I gotta stop
What?
you for 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chester, you just subscribed to me? That's terrible, bro.
Well, dude, I didn't even know you had a channel over here. I didn't know you had a channel.
This is why I'm gonna stop supporting the rest of you sorry butt mother freakers
Well, dude.
peoples, man. Nah, I'm just kidding.
When I saw you on other channels,
This is a
No, hold on a
Christian
second.
channel.
you invited me to other channels like Josh and things like that, and when I go over, I immediately subscribe to them. You've never actually had me on your show before, dude.
I have actually. Go back to my library and you'll see that you've been on. It's just that I've host me and Josh flip flop so much. You thought that we
Oh,
were always on
maybe,
Josh's channel,
maybe I
but
did.
it's okay,
Yeah.
Chester. It's okay. It's okay. Now I don't feel so guilty for starting my stream at the exact same time as your show, and missing
Uh,
out. Now I'm not feeling guilty at all.
I'm glad.
But
I'm glad.
but
But as soon as I saw I wasn't subbed, what did I do?
you sub, man, and I
That's right.
appreciate that. You are my brother bear from another mother, from another cub thing, then whatever they bears do. But that's you, man. That's you.
It
My
is.
my Irish
The bare
brother.
necessities.
Did you see Pacquiao? Did you see? Did you see Pacquiao's fight
So
today?
I am so confused right
Chester,
now.
Chester, Chester, my stuff is packed, and I have no way. And then I was trying to catch a you know like a bootleg stream, and I couldn't catch it. But I did watch the replay this morning,
Yeah,
and Pacquiao looked good,
he did.
and Broner looked like Broner.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe he fixed his mouth to say he actually won that fight when he didn't do anything. He did nothing. He did
Oh
nothing the
no.
whole fight except get punched and run away.
Well, I have to say that my wife and I were really surprised because we thought Pacquiao was done. We didn't expect to ever see him again, dude.
No,
But
here's the
hey,
thing, right? Okay, but okay. So I'm sorry that we're gonna shift a little bit from art to boxing, and y'all just bear with us for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll get back to artwork. I
Wow.
promise you. But me and Chester, we got this thing, and we have to get this done. So
mhm,
here's the thing, Chester. Right, older fighters, right, especially fighters that rely on speed and footwork, they're always gonna be good. The only time an older fighter that relies on speed and footwork will look bad is if there's a younger fighter that relies on speed and footwork, right? Then that fighter will make the older fighter look stupid. But but if the younger fighter has no quickness, then the older fighter is still going to look amazing.
yeah,
Bernard Hopkins did that to a whole bunch of people all the way up till he was 50. He was
you're
always
right.
the quicker fighter. But when he met up with somebody that was just as
I
quick as powerful
will
than
be
him,
right back.
all right, brother.
I'm sorry. This is way too manly for a booster, dude. It's not good for me.
Yeah.
Go play with
Yeah.
Sir
Pokemon.
Productions, yes, I am speaking in the hear me out there in real life. Um, Let me know. Um, yeah, that's my icon. The little Funko Pop. That's like some kind of representation of me. I did the best that I could, but I'm not Manny. But anyway, and when Hopkins ran into someone that was just as quick and powerful, he got knocked out the whole ring. You know what I'm saying? Now, people that thanks Sam Lewis, people that rely on punching power, you know, they can go on for a while because like Foreman was getting beat up by Moore. Like he was getting beat
Yeah.
up the whole fight. All Moore had to do was just rope a dope and walk away for the last round, and he would have won that fight. But he decided he wanted to engage, and he got knocked out for his troubles. But so
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? Manny is still got the amazing footwork,
Yeah.
which footwork equals equals speed and quickness. You know what I'm saying? Because footwork will get you out of trouble and get you into punching position. And his footwork is still amazing, and he's still using angles. Now, to me, he did look slower than five or
Yeah.
6 years
He
ago.
did. He did.
That
But
But
he
he's
dominated
old
that fight,
now,
dude. It was
right?
beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved it. Because Broner, I mean, after the fight, he was sitting there screaming about, "I beat him. I beat him. Everybody knows I beat him. I control the fight. I beat him. I hit him more." No, you didn't, dude. That
no,
guy
he
was just masterfully controlled you for 12 rounds. Unfortunately,
said that.
Pacquiao doesn't have that knockout power, but
Yeah,
that was Pacquiao all the way, dude. I was so happy.
yeah. No, but the thing is that he wanted to do a Marquez. He wanted to catch Manny coming in and hit him with a counter to knock him out. But Manny Manny was smarter. He learned from that mistake, so he
Yeah.
didn't commit it. Yeah, so
Now,
that's what
here's the
happened on that.
interesting thing, though, that I noticed while they were fighting ringside was Floyd Mayweather. He was there, right? And I'm like, do you think at this point Floyd would ever take a fight from Pacquiao?
Say again? No,
If Floyd
no,
Mayweather was ringside. I'm just wondering, you think he would ever take a fight from Pacquiao right now?
no, no. I don't think so. Floyd said he's retired. He just won 9 million for that exhibition in Japan. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
Pacquiao was retired too, dude.
no, Pacquiao's been active for the last. He never really retired. He got beat in Australia by Jeff Horn, but he didn't lose that fight. The judges robbed Pacquiao, and Pacquiao's still been active, but that Jeff Horn fight was a whole different story. That was a robbery.
Yeah.
He didn't lose. He didn't lose that fight. He got robbed. He got robbed, and they do that. See, now you're gonna get me into saying some things that gonna get me in trouble. Sure Productions. Apparently, Mayweather wants to fight Khabib. That would be an easy fight for Mayweather, and I don't think it's true. That would be way too easy. Mayweather's too. See, Here's the thing that people don't realize about the stupid McGregor Mayweather fight. Number one, Mayweather carried McGregor because he wanted the fans to be entertained and he wanted McGregor to think he had a chance. And he actually let the fight last longer than he should have. And he gave McGregor way too much of a head boost. My thing is, and this is what I tell anybody that says McGregor did so great and he hung in there and all that good stuff. Put him up against Canelo because they weigh the same and see how long that fight lasts. I guarantee you, McGregor will have broken ribs, a broken jaw, and be hospitalized for a month. But that's just
Wow.
my opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely,
Because
dude.
because
Are we
Mayweather,
talking about
he's not a knockout.
Kevin McGregor?
Conor McGregor, yeah.
Conor
Yeah,
McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Is
Irish
it the
tough,
Irish
type of
the
whiskey.
Irish guy, really short and really like moving?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good fighter.
That guy.
You guys can hear me, right? I switched over off my headphones.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, cool. All right. I'm gonna make my hamburger.
Sure Productions negative.
That
It,
makes
it,
me hungry.
you cannot put a boxer in an MMA ring and expect him to win that. That is insane. It is a
That's
different
different
discipline.
fight.
It is a different discipline. If Mayweather steps into a UFC ring with even a journeyman, a person with maybe one or two fights, it would be embarrassing for Mayweather. I guarantee that. Unless Mayweather catches him coming in, that would be an embarrassing fight because we got to remember boxers don't get kicked in the leg. Um,
Mm-mm. Nope.
they don't get kicked in the elbows. They don't get kicked in the sternum. Yeah, he would be dangerous if he learned some other stuff. But at age 40, um, learning how to do all that and retraining. Okay, you've been boxing for 30 years of your life. He started when he was a kid, right? Wow, running to the gym with the heavy bag and whatnot. Your mind is now trained to do one thing, and it's training to hit and not get hit, and not worry about leg kicks, not worry about elbows. Because in UFC you can use your elbows, you can use your knees, you can use your shins, you can use your legs, and I think you can even use a backspin fist. When you spin around and hit them with the back of the fist, and you can't do that in boxing. You can't even hit someone with the back of your hand in boxing. That's illegal. You can't flip things at people in boxing. It's a whole different mentality, and the grappling is a whole different mentality. I mean,
Who is that boxer? Who was that boxer back in the '90s who used to do those flick jabs and he'd get in trouble for the back of the glove there?
holy smacks.
You know who I'm talking about. I
Um,
mean, he was really good, but he'd get in
I,
trouble all the time because he had this little flick hits he'd do, right?
who you're talking about? The name escapes me right now, but that's an
Yeah,
elite
UFC is
perspective.
fun. So
Yeah,
much
UFC
blood
is fun.
everywhere though.
UFC is
But
fun to
that's
watch.
that's a men's sport. But it's fun to watch if you want to see something real instead of like those fake wrestling ones that they all just faking it. It's no
Yeah.
fun. Seeing
Marcus
real
Given,
punch.
yeah, Marcus Given says Roy Wood. Does that ring a bell, Chester?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but the thing is, that is true. I think boxers will not have the guts to fight in UFC. I just think UFC is so brutal. Some boxers have gone to the UFC and gotten destroyed for their effort. It is what it is. It's not the brutality, it's the fact that you have to retrain your mind. Same thing
Mhm.
for a UFC guy coming into boxing, the retraining, it doesn't have to change that much, but even in the McGregor Mayweather fight, you saw McGregor trying to take the back all the time. So that was something that he couldn't untrain in that little bit of time. Good dog. Ernie Shavers can hit you in the whisker of your chin and knock you out. He doesn't even have to land flush. That dude was that dude had power. That dude was ridiculous, ridiculous. But anyway, Punisher season 2 wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it did have a lot. Because I binged it on Friday, because that's what I do. It did have some SAW talking points that I did not like, especially on the wake of the Gillette commercial. So that was
Oh
odd
my
timing.
god.
That was odd timing for that, but it is what it is, you know. Dina, how you doing, girl? You okay over there? You like the MMA? Who's your fighters?
Oh,
What do you like to watch?
I like
Who do
to
you follow?
watch. I don't really follow anyone. I just follow to see. I mean, that's why I know about McGregor because he's really loud. But at the same time, he seems like a nice guy when he's not bragging. But
Well,
I like watching. I like watching fights. I don't really follow the names. I just want to see the people's fighting style because I mean, maybe it's in my blood because I am Chinese, so I like watching people fight.
right.
I mean, we have it in the school all the time. So if you're being bullied, that means you need to learn how to stand up. Because it always happened in school. Then all of a sudden, two boys will be like wrestling each other on the floor, grabbing each other's collar. And then everybody will be chilling, like, woo! And then the pitcher will rushing down, separate them. But
Yeah.
everybody will be so excited. It's like, whoa, something happened. It's awesome.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I tell
with
you,
my hamburger.
awesome, man. Buen provecho. I'll tell you what, Dina, did you watch the Amanda Nunez fight? She destroyed Cyborg so easily.
Which one is it?
Amanda Nunez versus Chris Cyborg. It's a female MMA fight.
Oh,
Amanda Nunez.
I don't like watching girls fight. Okay, so that people will call me sexist, but I don't like seeing girls being punched or punching each other because when girls fight, I probably some people will disagree, but when girls fight, I think they're a lot scarier than guys fight.
Well,
Oh,
if they're in an oil wrestling ring, I do like to see girls fight.
I mean, if they have better costume, isn't that in Japan they have all these female wrestlers and they have really pretty costume and they become superstars as well. They're not just a wrestler; they also are a singer and sometimes even an actress.
Yes, I know. It's quite a folly.
wow.
Yeah, you got tons.
Yeah,
I mean, you got tons of fans. You got not just men. You also got little girls that watching your fight, and then also having your action figures look like a Barbie doll, look just like you. But
Wait.
here, everyone is just. It's not pretty. Girls like pretty things.
Yeah.
Want to sell us wrestling or fighting? Make them pretty costumes, then we'll watch it.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It only lasted like 30 seconds. Amanda Nunez just completely destroyed her. It was crazy
Oh,
because
wow.
Cyborg was damn near or darn near, impossible to beat, and Amanda Nunez made it look so easy. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw
Yeah,
it.
you might have to send. Yeah, you can send me a link. But isn't that it's all about survivors' instincts?
What, fighting?
Yeah, fighting. I mean, that's why I like watching real fight. And in real life, those one are sometimes more interesting than watching a professional fight because
Well,
no
in
one
real
is
life
holding
it is
back.
survival. In real life it is survival, but in boxing,
There are
it's
rules.
more about in boxing it's more about heart and intelligence and will more than survival. It's all about how you train, how smart you are, how big your heart is, and how big your will to win is. Now that doesn't always equate to winning because if someone is stronger, faster, better, has more will than you, and is more skilled than you, they probably will wind up beating you. But prime example was, like I said, Roger Moore versus Foreman. Foreman was 45, 42. I can't remember. But anyway, Foreman was old. Foreman was old. and Moore was young, and he had all the skills, and he basically, I don't even know how Foreman wasn't knocked out. He was beating that boy from pillar to post. Like he was beating Foreman from pillar to post. But on the 12th round, he got cocky and he got greedy, and he went in for the knockout. And we have a saying in boxing: go for the knockout, get knocked out, because people get careless when they go for the knockout and they leave
Especially
themselves
Moore.
open.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially
So it's
Moore.
like real life.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got gloves, and those gloves, exception. Connor was talking, Donna was talking about, you use 12-ounce gloves. I use 4-ounce gloves in the MMA. No, that doesn't make a difference. The gloves are not soft because they're bigger. They're just bigger so you don't break your hands. And the gloves go by your weight. Weight divisions have different size gloves, all the way from 8 to 16 ounces. 8 ounces, I think, is the smallest one, and those are for the little 110 dudes who have smaller hands, and the gloves are fitted to your weight, so you can translate the power of your weight into that glove. So
Oh.
just because the glove looks all fluffy doesn't mean that you don't it doesn't
So
hurt.
you
Those
still have the
gloves,
punch, depends on your
that
weight, the size, the
right.
weight, and the according to your body. So wow, that seems painful.
So and that's the thing, right? People don't realize that there are different ounce gloves for different weight divisions, and all those ounce gloves translate to how strong you are. Of course, the heavyweights are gonna get 16-ounce gloves. They got bigger hands, and they hit harder, but they also need that to protect their knuckles, because if you break your hand when you're boxing, that's pretty much it. You can't really hit anybody for about 4 or 5 rounds with that hand. If you break it, you have to wait for it to go numb to continue to use it to punch. So that's why the gloves are for. They're not there to make it so it doesn't hurt you. They're there for to protect the hand of the other boxer.
That's
You
scary.
know.
So even if you break your hand, you still keep on fighting.
Of course.
Well, you can quit if you want to, but I wouldn't. you know, I mean, if you're in there professionally, I've seen people do. They follow
Oh,
through. I've
yeah.
seen people finish a fight with a broken
Oh my
jaw. I've seen
gosh.
people finish the
No,
fight
I'm
with broken ribs.
I'm Irish. We're stupid.
No, Irish people are amazing. I like Irish people.
We definitely
Passionate,
That's
like.
good. 'Cause just
fiery, and is that an Irish saying that I heard before? If you cannot afford for it, you make it yourself. That's
I
how I
don't know.
learned to become more skillful in many different things. Because I'm poor, I can afford for that. I'll just craft it myself. So I learned how to craft a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean that's just the mentality from everybody that's poor. Like,
But some people
we have
just
that.
do it different way.
That's right.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah.
everybody learn how to craft something they like.
Or
Indeed.
Irish people.
Yeah, well, we got to thank the Great Potato Famine for Chester being here.
Uh huh. Well, actually, my family's a little different, but yeah. Yeah, dude, I gotta. They're starting up the Jordan in blood or whatever
But
they're calling it. The
Showing blood. Showing blood.
Draw and
I
Yeah.
quarter.
gotta go over to that now.
all right, Chester, I know you're famous. Thank you for stopping
Anyway,
by and making the rounds. Thank you for subbing to me. I greatly appreciate it, even though I've been a fan of yours for a while now. But
yeah,
it's never too late to join the fold of EOT. So I appreciate you, man.
I'm glad you will never forget that. So
I won't ever believe that.
I do
Watch your step.
apologize.
Nah, I don't worry about it, man. It's all good. The unbreathable skunk
I
earlier
really
in
thought
the
I was
chat
already
saying aloha.
substituted. To me, honestly, I didn't know I wasn't.
No, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I gotta tease you, okay? It
That's
it
true.
is what it is. We do that. We do that. We give a little light ribbon, a little bit of teasing. It's just that that's the first thing that came to my mind as soon as I saw it pop up on my screen. I was like, I got ammunition. I'm loading up. I'm punishing. I'm doing the Punisher. I'm doing the real Punisher, but on Chester. I'm not doing the SJW Punisher. I'm doing the real life Rican Punisher. That sounds even worse because Ricans got short tempers. I can imagine it. Frank Castle was like Frank Ortiz or something like that. That would have been even worse.
Well, his real name's Frank Conciliori or something.
Castiglione. That's Italian. Castiglione.
Castiglione?
He
Yeah,
actually
His
hey,
name-
wink in the movie, right?
So what now?
In the TV series, they actually had because the government gave him the new alias of Pete Castiglione. So they kind of give a wink to it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, I gotta go. Thanks.
All right,
Thanks
Chester,
for
speak
coming
to the
by
brother.
and throwing shade at me earlier, Manny. I really I appreciate that.
What did I do wrong? What's going on here?
Because the
Oh, no,
Bears biased.
I said
I'm
hello
just
to
playing, dude. I'm just
you.
playing.
Thanks,
I'm liking
Chester.
this skunk girl, though. I can tell you that.
Was that?
I'm liking this skunk girl, though.
Well, that was a fast sketch I did on Poke Fire last night.
I like it.
Yeah, they did a tribute to my skunk girl last night. It was so cool.
That is cool.
It was unbelievable. I was so humbled. They're nice.
All right, that's the last nice thing I'll say to you for a week. So enjoy it.
Pretty much, I know. I'll make sure I'll be on the show tomorrow to be
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, okay, Dina, later. Jimmy, later. Kay, later. Later, chat.
See ya.
I got to go over there. I said it would, so I got to go.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Later, Chester.
Bye-bye.
Chester is very famous. You know, he needs to do his rounds. We appreciate the Bear to coming by and joining us, man. I appreciate everybody that's been on the chat, man. Joshua Hughes is back again. Thank you, buddy. And
He doesn't like fighters.
who? Oh yeah. Well, Chester and I, because we grew up kind of similar, even though in different areas, we grew up boxing and wrestling and doing all that stuff. So you know,
Nice.
it's kind of like a bonding thing that we do, and we talk about it. And there's not a lot of people in the comics gate or art community that actually watch sports.
Oh no, it's not true. They just don't talk about it. But if you bring it up, you'll have tons of those fighter lovers.
Dina,
Yeah, you should talk about it more. There is a whole lot of people love it.
yeah, Dina, I'm gonna tell you what. Every single time I bring it up, everybody goes quiet except for you. You're the only person that has actually engaged in the conversation. Manny only remembers one fighter, Ernie Shavers, and
He loses his edge. He's too old.
you know, the thing is, I love boxing. You know, I grew up watching boxing. I was taught boxing at a young age as well. You know, and it's just a sport that I know. I'm no more than a casual fan, but I don't know enough to be a professional. You know, I know like the little intricacies. I know the little traps that people lay. You know, when they're trying to feint and when they're trying to do what punches they're trying to set up. So I look at all that stuff, and my wife laughs at me because I'm sitting in my chair, dodging the punches that are coming from the other fighter. Like, oh, you know, I do my shoulder roll, I bring to my face to make sure I don't get hit. She just laughs at me. It's ridiculous, but I can't help it.
Did you teach your kids?
Yeah, my son.
Yeah, see? That is the way how you bond, how men and a bond with their sons, teaching them how to protect themselves or other people.
And it's so hilarious. And it's so hilarious because my son, he's a tiny guy. He's like 5'3", 110 pounds. And he's always been tiny. Like always been tiny. Even in high school, he looked like he was in middle school. And we were talking one day, you know, my son and I and my daughter, and my daughter was complaining because people when they play basketball, my daughter is the opposite. She was tall. When they were playing basketball, trip her and, you know, foul her and whatnot. And I told her, look, man, you know, sometimes you got to return the favor. You know, if they trip you, trip them back. You know, and if they get mad, tell them, hey, I don't appreciate the way you're playing. And if you don't like it, I'll give it right back to you. And the very next day, my son, I get a call from the school to pick up my son. And I said, what happened? Said, your son got into a fight. I said, my son, Junior, he's like 5 foot tall and like 80 pounds. Who is he fighting? You know? So I go to the school and I asked what happened. He said, well, he was playing basketball. So I asked my son what happened. He's like, well, I was playing basketball, right? Well, I didn't ask. Yeah, I did ask him in the school. He said, I was playing basketball and they tripped me. So you remember you said that if they trip you, you trip them back. So I put my foot and I pushed him in his back and he fell to the ground. So he told me. Then the kid got up and punched me in the face. And as soon as he punched me, all the training took over, and I started hitting him with combos, and they pulled me off of him. And I looked at the other kid, and he's way bigger than Junior. And I was like, I just need my son's homework for the week. He's gonna be out, and I'm not saying anything else. And I just told him, just do your homework and we good, buddy. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even gonna be mad at you because
You're
I
so
did
proud
tell
of
him.
him.
Well, it's not only that. I did tell him if they push, if they play dirty back, because that's the only way people are gonna understand they need to leave you alone. You're not. If they're gonna play dirty, you can't be nice. Like, oh, could you please stop?
No, it
I
doesn't
really don't
work.
like that. It
That's
doesn't.
how I
So
earn respect from the bullies who bullies me when I was in middle school. They bullied me so hard. My life was like in hell every day. And then
mhm.
one day this kid, he grabbed a I tell him to stop bullying another kid. Then he grabbed his blade, his exacto blade, and facing at me say, "What did you say?" I said, "I tell you to stop." And then he back off.
Right.
He is the one holding a blade in his hand. But
Yeah. It,
I didn't back off. He back off.
yeah. But and that's the thing, right? Sometimes people want to act tough because they're really not, and they're hurting, and they want to take it out on people. But the minute someone stands up to them, they realize that they don't have it in them. You know, instead of just saying, you know what,
Mm.
man, instead of reaching out to somebody for help, that's how they lash out. But it was so funny because I remember the other kid was in high school. He was about my height, and my I was like, I cannot believe it. I just laughed so hard. I was and it was crazy to me to see that that everything worked out because it is the way it is. And yeah, Marcus, you have to teach, man. And my son has always been so little and so slight that he's always been made fun of, but he's always been strong-willed and strong-minded. And I've always had him in boxing or something, so he could so he can keep so he can have a good self-worth, so he could, what I'm saying, not a big
Mm.
ego, but that he has self-esteem, you know, and that's important because if you have good self-esteem, and I'm not talking about braggadocious, egolicious, I'm talking about a healthy self-esteem when you say, hey, this is who I am, I'm worth something, I don't care what you say, it doesn't matter to me because I have my self-value and I know what I'm worth, and my pops or my mom or my aunt or my uncle, they appreciate my worth for me. So if you have that, all that other stuff people are saying or doing, it really doesn't matter. You're like, whatever, dude. You're just projecting right now because I know who I am and I know what I'm worth and I know what I can do. You know, but and that's what sports do, and that's why it's killing me that they're taking all these team sports out and all that stuff because it builds bond, it builds cohesion, it builds self-esteem, it teaches you how to work with others, and I don't know, but that's a whole nother story of preaching for an whole nother day.
Yeah, but it's always great. I mean, doing art, being in school, boxing, everything is all about what kind of person you are, and
Yeah,
it changes you. A lot of things changes.
yeah, it does. And art is great because it is the ultimate well, not, I'm not going to say the ultimate, but it's one of the ultimate forms of self-expression. It's unique to you, and what you put into that paper comes from your soul. It comes from within you. Unless you're doing a commission, but when you're doing your original artwork, when you like Manny does Skunk Girl and his IPs and whatever, that's just not something that comes from deep within Manny. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying, I'm a stinky person.
I
No,
believe that.
you
I
are a
believe that
man
you
with
are.
humor,
I'm
and you love
joking.
beautiful girl.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But
Yeah, nah.
seriously, I didn't think I'll be drawing a girl comic book character because girls are so hard to draw. Drawing a guy is so easy. To make a girl beautiful and make it bright, it's so hard.
I'm sorry, but
Oh,
if you look at
Manny.
Rob Liefeld, sometimes
See, we don't mention Rob Liefeld on this
oh,
stream
we don't.
because Josh hates him. But
Oh,
Manny,
ERT,
Manny,
look, ERTs,
Manny,
look what's in the chat.
as I'm about to say, Skunk Girl has hit you with the all capital letters. Are you going to church? Question mark, Manny. Are you going to church, Manny?
And
Do you need to leave?
the answer is yes, and that's why I have to bow out right now. Church starts in
I,
an hour, so I gotta go get ready.
Oh,
Oh,
well, thanks for redrawing that one character. Do you want to put it up again?
Oh, it was horrible. It was a bad drawing. I don't want to show it.
Okay.
I'll show it, but it was just a fast sketch. It's a character that I'm not very familiar with, so next time I draw it will be better. That's for sure. If I can find where I put it, I know it's here somewhere. Got all these booster stuff. Oh my goodness. What's this over here? Here it is.
booster stuff.
Okay. So it's just a real fast sketch of your character there. K Blonde. Don't want to see your first name. Since I do know his first name. So that was just K Blonde's his what you call it, his character there.
Let me white box you real quick. Well, anyways, we've been on for a couple of hours anyway. We still have 15 viewers strong. I hope that everybody that has not hit the like button has hit the like button. I hope that y'all share this stream out and let people know how chill we are here and how we just like to have some good, clean fun and talk. Usually there's a lot more art involved, but this was a very impromptu stream that Manny and I just decided to do. And good skunk, the unbreathable skunk girl says, please make sure Mac does not look like Pee Wee Herman for church. So,
She don't like the way I dress him up. It doesn't matter because he's gonna be an altar boy. Nobody's gonna see what he wears. Oh,
right.
as long as he's there serving, that's the way I look at it. Don't matter what.
That's true, Manny. That is true. But mamas are always proud of their boys.
I know.
Okay, and mamas always want the boys to look nice. That's the way mamas are built. They're hardwired that way. They're like, my baby boy is gonna look presentable, nice, clean cut. I ain't never heard no mama say, I want my baby boy to look like a thug.
Well, he only has to look like Pee Wee Herman from the car to the sacristy, and then back from the sacristy to the car. That's all.
Manny,
See it?
Manny, please don't make the unbreathable skunk girl put all caps in my chat again. You're warned. This is your second warning, Manny. Unbreathable skunk girl, I got your back. I have your back. We're gonna get Mac looking spiffy.
All right.
Oh, and that includes you too. Good thought,
Yeah,
Press.
that was a good.
Don't go to church looking like Pee Wee Herman, she says.
Oh no.
Well, she buys my clothes, so it's her fault if I wear something bad.
Oh, does she do that? My wife does the same thing.
I
Man.
know.
She buys all my
I
clothes.
don't get to buy any clothes because if I buy something, she goes, "Ooh, really?"
Yeah. The only thing I get to buy is my Marvel T-shirts, my Spider-Man T-shirts, my Wolverine T-shirts. I buy all of those,
Same with
and
me.
that's what I wear on the weekends.
Same with me.
That's what I wear on the
Yeah, I
weekends.
can buy my T-shirts, but I can't buy my dress shirts and stuff.
Oh no, I have to buy my shoes though. She doesn't believe in buying shoes, but she will buy my pants, my shirts.
It's the wife's job to buy you clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, to be honest with you. The only thing the few things that she does not get involved in, she doesn't get involved in the shoes, and she doesn't get involved in my suits. I always buy my own suits because I like them to look a certain way, and I'm an old school guy. I like my suit sleeve to get to a certain length. I don't like it to go all the way down my hand past. So I like my suit to fit a certain way. So she lets me do my suits and my shoes, but she does everything else.
Alrighty, E. I'm gonna. E. Thank you so much for having me on. And
Manny, thank you for coming, buddy.
Maybe we'll do a early stream tomorrow. You want to do that?
We can. Tomorrow I'm off. It's MLK, and we could do a We Have a Dream stream.
I'm off tomorrow also.
Awesome. So just hit me up on that Twitter and let me know, and we can do that.
Sounds great. Thank you all, and thanks for having me on. See you guys later.
See ya.
Later. Well, okay, Blonde and Dina. Unless I think we should. It's been 2 hours of live streaming. It's really, really been a pleasure to meet you, Dina. I can't even say how nice it was to have you on the stream. K Blonde, same thing. So if y'all have any final words y'all want to say, well, not final like you're dying, but like you want to say your goodbyes to the chat.
Oh yeah, I still have to share a little bit of what I'm drawing, right? This us dream
If
kind
you want.
After all, give me a sec.
Mm.
Not finished, but yeah, better than nothing. Give me a
All
sec.
right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an EOT's exclusive. Dina is about to unveil what she's been working on all day, despite it not being fully made up. So here we go. And I just hold it for
Can
one
you,
el segundo.
can you see
I
it?
have pushed. Yeah, I clicked it on you, but it takes a while for it to for the chat to catch up. Ah, there it goes. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, what Dina has been
Wow,
working on.
that looks good.
Not
It
done yet. I still have to draw another 3 grenades on his chest, which is hard.
Oh, I was talking about the markers in the background. But yeah, your picture looks
Oh,
good too.
Oh, the marker's in the background.
Or the,
that's terrible.
I wanted to say a joke. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep, but I still have to finish his shoulder pad. Because, Space Marine, that kind of armor is all about the shoulder pad. Yep, that's what it is. I've been working on.
Very nice. Very nice. We thank you for sharing, ma'am. Uh, K Blonde, do you have anything? Want to promote yourself or where you can be found at, or
Well, my this comic project I'm going to be doing is going to be called Insert Name Here at the moment until I mean, I do have a title up, but I want to copyright it first because I think it's so. Dinah knows about it, so you guys could probably discuss it in private. But it's so cool. I think it would be really cool. But it's
nice?
gonna be I'm contemplating like shortening it down. About it's gonna be like 4 stories plus a cover drawn by a very secret person. Like I don't want to reveal it who it is, but he's like a really good artist, and we already have agreed set amount to get it taken care of. I just gotta think
Nice.
about cover ideas. But no, it's kind of going to be a introductory sort of experimental comic to basically like test my strengths and weaknesses on stuff, and I'll talk to people who buy it and stuff. Or I've got to get it all figured out, but I wanted to submit it first.
Right.
It's amazing.
Okay, so
Already writ. Should I just say the titles that are going to be in the book?
Mm. I mean, of course, I think so.
Okay, I'll just say the titles that are in the book.
Yes.
That'll be really quick. Town Without Death, Hell is Full, Leather Punch, and Gorilla Galaxy are going to be the stories that are going to appear. And they're just going to be short stories, basically reader friendly, so that it would be easy for people to catch on to them, or, you won't have to have all this backstory to them.
right. So when y'all ready to release, or I don't know if you're doing Indiegogo, if you're gonna print it out yourself, but if you're doing Indiegogo before you get ready to release, you're more than welcome to come on the show and talk all about it.
Yep.
I do that from time to time. I don't know if people have caught any of my interviews. I've done interviews in the past for a whole bunch of different people, including Michael Andon and Carolyn Andon, who became the most hated people in Comicscape. But yeah, I got no issue with them. They were really cool with me. So, I talked to Donald DeLay and Critias, the stream is like it is now. It's very chill, very relaxed, and we just talk and chill, and we talk about your project. I give you a whole hour to talk about your whole project, and I'll ask little questions here and there, but no big deal. And I like doing that because it helps gives eyes on projects. It's like my way to give back to the community.
Yeah, that works out.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to be superhero related. It's going to be kind of like
that's fine.
mixture of genres, because I was just thinking, man, I really would like to do a big superhero book, but it's like everyone's doing a big superhero book in Comicsgate, I think, right?
No,
There's like
they're
Red
not.
Rooster.
Just the
I
big
think-
guys are doing superhero stuff, but not everybody is doing
Mm.
superhero stuff. Like Ethan is doing Cyberfrog, which is superhero based. Mitch Brightweiser and Elizabeth Brightweiser are doing Red Rooster, which is super. Well, I don't know if it's super, but it's hero based because I don't think he has superpowers.
Right.
is superhero based, and then of course the mail-in and all the big guys are doing superheroes, but the
Right.
small guys, they're really not. They're doing horror, like Nasser did horror. Um, Blue Mamba was a spy assassin book, not really superheroish. Um, the Ferryman, it's not superheroish at all. It was more like sci-fi. Um, John Flying Sparks is superhero based or hero based. I've backed so many, and I've gotten a couple in. But only the bigs were doing superheroes. Everybody else has been doing what they want to do. What their passion project is.
Well, maybe I misspoke. Maybe it's like I don't know. It's like there needs to be a big thing to shift for the whole superhero thing because it's like for the big two, it's like always an event here, an event there, and it's like needs to be something big. I don't know. It's like
Can we have a convention? Like, I mean, we have. I know America is too big, but can we do it like from city to city, like how we do it in Asia? That we always have convention each year, and then people just bring in their self-published book and there, and then people just go there to get. They're just getting their money there, just planning to spend all that money on all the things that catch their eyes. I really
Yeah, well,
wish that we
it's
can do
funny
it here.
because the convention here. I went to the SuperCon in Raleigh, and that convention, I saw a lot of independent artists there. There may not have been Comicsgate affiliated, but they were independent artists, and I bought a lot of their books just because, number one, they were cheaper, and just to help support the independent movement, and number three, because some of the stores are actually pretty cool. So some of the conventions, you'll see independent people there with them. They're probably usually at Artist Alley, hidden in a corner somewhere. I don't know about where you're. I've been finding more and more independent artists in conventions. So you just got to look, but they're there. And it's the
Until I got
point
money
is,
to go to the coast. I
yeah,
missed the New York Comic Con that year when I was in New York because I
yep,
have to work.
yeah. I've never been to one up there, but yeah, you can find them if you look for them. It's pretty amazing, and the Heroes Con in Charlotte has a lot of independent artists in there too. So it's you can find them. You can definitely find them if you're looking for them. And it's just like I said. Yeah, I was there for that as well, Marcus. The Dragon Con in Atlanta. I was there that weekend. As a matter of fact, um, it was crowded as all get out in downtown Atlanta that day. I'm not even gonna lie. I was there the one this year. Well,
Cool.
not this year, 2019, 2018. 2018. I'm sorry. Let me because I thought Mike Miller was supposed to go and he did not go, and I wanted to go meet him because he was going to be at Dragon Con. So I bought a ticket. I drove to Atlanta. It did
Man,
not happen. So I wound up going to the World of Coca-Cola, and
you get to see some cool stuff.
I did. And I went to the Atlanta Aquarium. The aquarium in Atlanta is beautiful, man. I saw a whale shark. That thing is huge. I don't even know how to. The amount of water and the size of the tanks they got to have in that aquarium is ridiculous because that thing was big. That thing was huge. Now, Marcus, I'm not going back this year. I'm moving to the West Coast, so I'm not gonna come back to Atlanta in no time in the near future that I can foresee. Maybe in the next couple of years. It depends. It depends. I still got family in that area, so I'll only hit you up if I'm in the area, brother. Definitely. Link? What link? What are you talking about, Dina?
I have no idea because Kronos was saying that put link in your gen.
Oh,
By the way,
Dina. Oh, you know what? I've gone it. I have you as a guest, and you should be able to shield for yourself. Now you're a moderator. You can shield for yourself.
shield for myself.
Yeah, you can. If you have a channel on YouTube or whatever,
I
can drop
haven't
the
do
link.
anything on YouTube yet, cause as I say, I'm so old school. I
All
only
right,
know how to do things in the old school way.
that's fine. I mean, me too. I've been learning, and like I said, look, while you're learning, if you want to come on this channel and continue to do practice the craft of streaming and sharing and drawing, I'm more than happy. You know, I like talking to people. I enjoy talking to people. If you notice, I can't even stop talking.
Well,
But
you
I
don't mind me being edgy. That's you
no,
people,
no.
your own problem. If you click in there and say anything weird, I got no problem. I got no problem with my edge. I'm just worrying some people got problem with that edge.
No, I've been seeing some of your stuff on Twitter. Like I said, when Pope Fire mentioned you, like I don't know, a few months back when she was on my stream, I was like, oh, I was like, oh, she is pretty cool, you know. So, all right, so I am gonna wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. My guests were Good Dog Press, or AKA Manny Correa. He has his own channel. Most of you are probably already subbed to him. Chester Busby, the bear who has fan speak. He has his own channel. Y'all can check him out. Most of my people on my chat have their own channel. You can check them out at your leisure. We have Dina, who just posted her Twitter link. So y'all go there and check her out. Follow them. You had K Blonde, first time guest. Dina and K Blonde, both first time guests. K Blonde seems to be a writer and gonna be a comic book creator. Project to come soon. We hope to have him on the channel to discuss his project when it's ready to launch. And you've had me, your humble host, E. Ortiz, aka Jimmy, aka the Rican sensation, the smoothest voice in Comicsgate. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But but I really appreciate everybody that dropped by. I appreciate the participation from the chat. I appreciate the participation from the panel. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Tomorrow, another impromptu stream. I have a dream stream. We're going to talk about the dreams, not only the Martin Luther dream, but the dreams that we have in life and as artists, as whatever we're doing in life. And we'll try to have some people on so we can talk about that, maybe get some positivity rolling on a positive day, and maybe affect or change some people's lives for the better. Who knows? Stay tuned. I will let y'all know. And I will check y'all later.